Hi everybody and welcome back to the Upside Dan. So I got to see Ben Affleck's newest film, Air, a little bit early, and I'm here to tell you what I thought about it. Just so everyone knows, this is not my usual setup, so if it looks weird, sounds different, whatever, just know that this is not where I usually am set up and how I'm usually set up. Let's get into my spoiler-free thoughts on Air. Air was one that I was definitely looking forward to, more for the cast and the crew behind it, like Ben Affleck directing. I love Viola Davis, I love Ben Affleck, Jason Bateman, Matt Damon, Chris Tucker. It's a really good cast. I think that they all did a really good job. This was funnier than I expected, and I thought it was a comedy that didn't feel forced. It all felt real. It all felt like comedy that these actual people would have been doing or saying, or or how they would have been saying it. People like Jason Bateman's just a comedic genius sometimes. He has such a great delivery of lines.
Our basketball division is terrible.
I do not love it.
And of course, Chris Tucker's funny as well. Chris Messina is really funny in this one. I really enjoyed this cast and these characters. I liked the story. Obviously, I mean, I say no spoilers, but it's like, you pretty much know the outcome of this story as it pertains to Michael Jordan and the Air Jordan shoe by Nike. Some of these movies like Tetris, this, are movies that you didn't think needed to be really made if you just know the basic story of it. If you just know, oh, there's an Air Jordan shoe, oh, there's a game called Tetris, but there's really a lot more story behind all of this stuff. So I thought that it was very interesting. I think it did really well going through the story. I think the screenplay is really strong here. The performances in the screenplay are the strongest parts. And of course, Ben Affleck's directing is good. I don't think this is his best directed film. He tried some things, definitely. Some of it made the film feel more fast-paced, made the comedy work more. It definitely felt 80s-ish. It felt like it was a movie about back then. I think that he did a really good job portraying that. There's even comedic bits playing with, yeah, back then they didn't know this, but oh, now we know it's called Air Jordan and it worked. And we know Nike's a big company, and it wasn't back then. It was behind Converse and Adidas. I really found this movie just really good, and I think that the comedic aspects of this movie and the cast and the creators and just really added to it and made it a much more fun movie to kind of go along with. Even though I'm not a basketball fan, I'm not a sports fan at all, they put respect on Michael Jordan, they put respect on the game. You could tell that these people really enjoyed sports. They really enjoyed basketball especially. It just was really cool to see how this deal came to be, because it's one of the biggest sports deals, if not the biggest sports deals in history. Viola Davis is excellent here. You can say that about any role that she's done though. She plays Michael Jordan's mom. She is great in everything. Everyone else puts on great performances. You don't get much of Marlon Wayans. He's in one scene. It was a pretty cool scene to see, and it was shocking because I didn't know some of these facts. Just throughout, you get kind of little tidbits, little trivia facts about Nike and Air Jordan, and I thought that that was really cool. They did make a choice to not show really Michael Jordan. They showed him, you see him from the back usually. You hear his voice once or twice, but you don't really see him, and he's not like a character here, if that makes sense. He is, but it's much more his presence, because I mean, we know him as one of the biggest, if not the best, basketball or sports players of all time, and so it's his presence that's there. I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was really good, really funny, really fun, entertaining, intriguing. I definitely recommend seeing it April 5th. I think it's a really good time in the theater. It's a feel-good, inspirational kind of movie. But what I give Air? Air gets an 8 out of 10 from me. That's an 8 out of 10 for Air. Let me know down in the comment section, have you seen Air? What did you think about it? Do you agree with me? Let me know down in that comment section. If you liked what you've seen here and you want to see some more content from me, please click around here to see some other content from me. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video with the movie fans in your life. Hit that notification bell, subscribe, and come to the Upside Dan.